Hey guys, Marty Boots here. Today I just want to talk to you about XRP and why it has not moved yet. But first off, I just want to talk about the fact that Google have entered the market, entered the crypto space yesterday through Link, and it's very big news. And the fact that they basically jumped in around the same time as Facebook. Facebook, obviously, they're releasing their coin next week. I think it's actually the 18th of this month. But both, they're obviously tied together and probably working together in some shape or form on the release of their coins. Everybody's been waiting for the both of them to come into the market, but I don't think it's a coincidence that both of them entered at almost the exact same time. This is planned, in my opinion. But anyway, what does it mean for the market? I believe it will create serious FOMO, and it will create the potential for a lot of growth in this market, of course. So what I want to talk to you now on my next video, I'm going to talk about the state of the altcoin market and when the bull market is going to start. But on this one, I want to focus here on XRP mainly, just to show you, because a lot of people are waiting for this to explode higher, and I want to show you what the situation is with it. So first off, we'll talk about Bitcoin here, and Bitcoin is in a strong uptrend. There's no question about it. We have held and we've broke above all moving averages, and we are consolidating here. Now we probably do need to drop back down to the 7,000 level roughly. Just to sustain this rally. We'll probably get a lot of sideways action here, in my opinion. I don't think we're going to explode too far upwards at this point in time. If I'm wrong and we start breaking above this big red weekly candle, we're going to hit 10,000 very fast. We will bounce right up there and hit 10,000 very fast. Now, in my opinion, we are likely to probably consolidate here a little bit and maybe drop down roughly to the 7,000 level and then make that move upwards. And that may take a little bit of time. And that is, my thoughts on it. I don't think we're going to explode higher to the 10,000 yet, but if we do start getting above this red candle, expect 10,000 very quick. The best scenario and the healthiest scenario would be to consolidate here and then get that drop down to the 7,000 level. This will allow gaps to be filled and such, and then we can maybe start to move upwards. There is, however, other gaps down here at maybe the 6.2 level from memory. I don't know how they're going to play out. Can we get those filled or not? Time will tell. So here's Link. You can see Link here. I mean, I think it had a 70% move yesterday or whatever it was. And now it's now pulled back. Google have entered the market. Link has never really had a bear market, so to speak. It's not really had a bear market. It's had a big pullback. Don't get me wrong. But you can see here, even it has just pulled back into the weekly moving averages and consolidated around them. And so this is really not a bear market. This is a pullback into the moving averages and consolidation, and this is healthy growth. This, what I want to show you here, is healthy. See, when it's not a downtrend as such and getting pushed down by the moving averages. It is a consolidation in and out of the moving averages and trying to break above moving averages. This is what you look for in a very healthy market. And if you're looking for something for sustained growth, this is a sign of a strong coin. And you can see here the first attempt to break above the blue 50 and the 20 and the 9 EMAs, it failed. We came back down, and the second time we broke above this, it held it very good, very well. And this is accumulation above moving averages. This is accumulation, and then we started to get that breakout, and then we had that sustained growth of a strong coin, and then Google entered the market and it exploded higher. This is what you want to look for. This is, it's an educational piece because it's very important to understand this. This is not a downtrend at all. This is almost all like accumulation. If I show you XRP here, this is a daily chart here, but you can see what a downtrend looks like. It's getting pushed down by the moving averages, the whole way down. It's a downtrend. So the difference in Link is a very strong coin, and this is a weekly chart though, by the way. XRP is a daily chart, but I just want to show you the difference. So now XRP, why has XRP not exploded yet? In my opinion, there is nothing wrong with XRP here in a bad way. There's nothing really wrong. It just needs that consolidation. We are now above all daily moving averages basically, and we are holding pretty well here. Now, if we did fall and start to break through this white 100 moving average, this would compromise the integrity of the whole structure, and the structure could fall apart, and we could head to new lows. So until that happens, this is bullish consolidation above the moving averages, and basically this should be accumulation for a move to the upside on XRP USD. So there is nothing wrong here at the moment until we see a compromise of the structure. This should be considered as accumulation. Now let me talk to you about the weekly chart of XRP. You can see here we're above the 50 RSI. It's a good sign of strength. We're above the 200 moving average on a weekly basis. Anything above a weekly 200 moving average should be considered a bull market in its own. That is enough to consider a stock or a coin or a currency or anything in a bull market, regardless if we've had a 70% drop or whatever that was, 90% drop. You can still look at this to say it's strong and it is still in a bull market. Now, timing the entries of that is, it's what makes trading so hard. Now, this white line is the line in the sand for XRP. You can see here, this was major support. Consolidation broke down from that major support. We broke through it again. We retested. We tried to hold above. We couldn't hold above. We touched that line in the sand again. Serious resistance. We failed. We rolled back over. Now we are working our way up. This is more positive. We're above the 20 EMA and the 9 EMA, and now we are trying to break above the 50 EMA. We are consolidating here in a bullish manner. This could be considered as almost the building of a bull flag underneath this structure, this white trend line. And also, obviously, we're above this white 100 moving average. Now just let me, so this white 100 moving average is going to start to roll over. I didn't draw that very well. It's more going to kind of do something like that. It's not going to roll very quick, but we're also going to get this moving up, and basically this is going to cause an apex, and we're going to consolidate into this pinnacle, into the apex of it. We are also going to get the weekly moving averages coming up, and we are going to consolidate in here, and in theory these moving averages should hold price here, and we are going to work our way into this apex of this of the structure, so to speak, of this resistance and of the moving averages. And then as we get in here, now I don't know how soon we're going to explode, but this should explode higher when there's nowhere else to go, and we should take out this line in the sand here, this resistance point. So it's building structure, guys. Here there's nothing wrong. It just takes time. It takes. I bring you back to Link here. You know, you can see Link had got above these moving averages, just like XRP has done right now. XRP has got above the 9 and 20 weekly moving average, and it gets above, and basically what it does is it consolidates. And you can see it basically, sorry, wrong chart here. Let me get, you get above, and basically what it does, it almost builds this bullish flag. That is basically a bullish flag above the moving averages, and it holds above the 9 and 20, and potential, and hopefully anyway, it's stronger if it's above the 50 moving average as well. As you can see here, the blue line, and it holds that, and as it builds, this becomes accumulation, and then price explodes. So XRP is doing the very same thing here. Now I know I've got a lot of lines on this chart here. Maybe just let me zoom in a bit and you might be able to see it a bit better. So we're above these moving averages, and we're trying to consolidate here. Consolidate, and we're consolidating into the resistance point. As these moving averages trend slowly higher, the chart is going to run out of room to go, and it is at this point in time, it is likely to break to the upside, and then we will get that explosive move higher on XRP to continue this bull run. And you know, there still is the potential for XRP. I know a lot of people have doubts on it. A lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it, but there still is a potential for that 10x in the bull market if this bull market really develops. So that potential is still there, but this needs to consolidate and break out. Very quickly here on the BTC pair. The BTC pair is not as strong just yet. You can see here for a start, well, just what to look for. If you're looking to see, you do need to break above, you know, the 9 and 20. This is the daily chart here, and I'll just move that. This might be hiding it on people. You can see here, well, we broke above the moving averages cleanly, and it was after the races. We broke above the moving averages here, and it didn't continue upwards. Now we're getting that consolidation. If we see price start to break above this 50 daily moving average, this could change, and we could get a more sustained move upwards. But right now we're breaking back down below the moving averages, so it is a sign of weakness for now. You can see here on the weekly chart, this weekly chart, you know, we're getting suppressed. We're getting pushed down here by the red 200 moving average. Now you can see here, until let me get this, until you break the 9 and 20 EMA, there is no bull run. At least the 9, you get above the 9 here, that's the yellow moving average, and then you can consider a bit of a bull run. You get above the 9 here, the yellow moving average, and you can consider a bull run. We need to get above the 9 EMA here to consider a bull run. Now this is tricky because this could break either way. You know, if this red 200 moving average pushes price down, we could start breaking down lower here, and that would be very bad for the BTC pair. If, on the other hand, in the near future we break above this yellow 9 EMA, we could see that. We could see an explosive move upwards. So that's it, guys. The video's run a bit too long here, but I just thought it's important to go through the structure and stuff, considering now that Facebook and Google have entered the market, and XRP may potentially benefit from that. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join us in our Discord group, we have a lot of very active members in there trading the market every single day. If you'd like to join us in there, you can hit us up in the link below for a 3-day free trial, and we'll get you sorted with that. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.